Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. If you're just getting in your car, waking up on a Saturday morning, and your radio turned on and you hear us talking, we're going to talk about real estate. We've been talking for the last hour about different listings. Our co-host is
Mike Metz with Guaranteed Rate.
And our next guest, introduce yourself, please.
Colette Fisher with JK Realty.
Give us a little bit of your background.
Well, I've been with JK for about 2 months, but I've been a realtor for just over 8 years. I was in the lending business for about 4 years prior to that, and I'm much happier to be on the real estate side.
And Mike, don't you appreciate it when agents actually understand the lending process?
It is. It's great. I mean, it really helps. And I think also for the clients that are out there using a realtor that does have the experience, you're getting kind of a 2-for-1. So, I mean, it really, I think, helps the clients a lot also.
Excellent. Now, the first listing is actually under contract, just went under contract, but success breeds success. We want to hear about this. Where was this house at?
Well, it's in Gilbert. It's off of Gilbert and Warner Road, and it's a great location. It's just under 1,300 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Has a great room feel to it, and it went under contract in 4 days.
4 days.
Yes.
Wow.
And again, you go in and you kind of stage stuff. You make sure that it's really show ready. Tell the audience what you did.
Yeah, we didn't actually stage this one, but
Was it vacant?
It was vacant, and it had been a rental prior to us putting it on the market, and I've been putting people in and out of it as tenants for the last several years. And I just really kind of led my seller into doing some things that I knew up front really needed to be done to it before we even listed it. And so it was very show ready and really move in ready. So,
and you actually worked with this investor, the seller, because he had 2 different tenants over a 4-year. Tell us that story, because he did long-term leases. Very smart move. Tell us about that.
He did, yeah. Over the 4 years that I was helping him with this, he only had 2 tenants in that time. So
2 years each.
2 years each.
And
yes.
that keeps. By the way, folks, that's a really good idea because it's stable. He must have bought it at a really good price.
He did, and he and his wife actually lived in it. They had their first child in that home, and then decided that they needed more space because they were building their family. But
and how many bedroom, how many bath again?
3-bedroom, 2-bath.
15. How many square?
Just under 1,300.
And it's sold. Oh well, wait. It hasn't closed yet.
It has not closed.
It was listed for
$198,900.
$198,000. What do you got on payments on that, Mike?
Okay, so on a $198,900 out in that area, what we're seeing a lot of first-time home buyers. I would recommend FHA. FHA, you're going to get into that house with about a $6,900 down payment. Now, it can be your own money. It can be a gift from a parent or an employer. So you can either borrow the down payment from a family member, have it as your own, or part of that together. But about $6,900 gets you in for your down payment. That's going to give you a payment on a 30-year fixed FHA loan around 3.75% of $1,019 a month, plus your taxes, insurance, and HOA. So you're in for less than $7,000. Payment of just a little over $1,000 a month plus taxes and insurance.
And rents have really gone up, especially in Gilbert.
Just to give you an idea, they rented that house out for $1,250 a month.
Wow.
Wow.
And now here's another very interesting point also is that the per square foot price, and I know agents and appraisers hate us when we do this, but everybody does it naturally. You got how many square feet in this house?
It's like $1,294.
Okay, see, 1,300, and it's listed at
$198,900.
We're way over $100 a square foot now.
Yes.
I mean, everybody that used to use $100 a square foot as a marker, it's gone. We're getting closer to $200 a square foot.
Especially if the house is move-in ready, because the low inventory that we have, a lot of the homes are not really move-in ready, so they've got to go in and do some upgrades and repairs and things like that. So if you really do have your house ready, it will sell quickly and for probably list price.
Mike, this is your segue for your home style. Tell us a little bit about the home style program.
Well, in the renovation program, this allows you to go into a house that's a little tired, needs maybe a room addition. You can do cosmetic, or you can actually do structural repairs on the house. We'll take the acquisition cost of the property, add in the cost of your improvement, and then we'll do an appraisal based on the to-be-completed value of the home. And we'll then loan you up to 95% of the to-be-completed value of the home up to $417,000.
So
it's a really neat renovation program.
That is a smoking deal. Anybody that has one of those tired listings out there, call Mike. Mike, let's get your phone number.
480-585-1616. 480-585-1616.
And Colette, let's get your phone number too.
480-229-6084.
You're going to need that because she's got another listing that just was in escrow, fell out of escrow. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, this one's in Maricopa. It is, as everybody wants to know, usually north of the railroad tracks in Maricopa. It's in Acacia Crossings off of the 347 in Smith-Enke. It is a 2-story and 3-bedroom, but it has a huge loft, and it's just big and it's perfect for entertaining, separation of families if you're a family with a lot of kids. It has a pool, and they've done a lot of upgrades, and it's very, very move-in ready as well.
What's the list
it shows
on
very,
that?
very well.
List price?
It's at $168,900.
Whoa! And how many square feet?
It's about 2,200.
Okay, now do the math on that one. That's a lot of square footage, under $100 a square foot.
Right.
Now, Mike, let's talk. What was the list price one more time?
$168,900.
$168,900 for how much? 2,200 square feet.
Yeah.
Mike, what kind of payment we got on that?
I think on that, again, I'm going to stay with going with the leverage with the FHA loan. Going to be your down payment's going to be a little bit under $6,000. You're going to have a payment of $869 a month.
Huh.
Plus taxes and insurance.
That's
at a 3.75 rate on a 30-year fixed rate.
For 2,200 square feet, guys. Everybody pay attention. You can't build this house for this.
And again, the rent there is about $1,200 to $1,300 a month.
Yeah, this is a great
investment. This is a great example of where you can rent. I mean, you can now own for probably less than you can rent in these. If you can come up with your down payment.
Absolutely.
You can also borrow down payment from retirement accounts if you like to also. So there's a lot of ways to come up with the down payment.
Excellent. Colette, phone number?
480-229-6084.
And a website?
It is futurehomeaz.com.
Futurehomeaz.com. Phone number one more time.
480-229-6084.
And Mike?
480-585-1616, 480-585-1616, or on the web, MikeLoans.com.
Thank you so much. We got to wrap it up, folks. Have a great Saturday. We'll see you next week.